So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and the commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
He's found a way past, and that could set him on his way. Brahim Diaz! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely.
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Rodgers. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. Simeone has it in a wide position. Big chance! That has been cut short. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now he's got space here. And now they can spring out of defence. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nuno Mendes threads one in. Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cristiano Ronaldo. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Probing pass. Barella. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, no joy this time. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Aubameyang. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Applies the finish! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Japan are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Barella. No, couldn't quite catch up to that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. João Neves tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a cute ball. Laporte calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now Rodgers. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Rodgers was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barella. Well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodgers. He's found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Searching pass he's played there. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for a runner. João Neves. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react. João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Serginho. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Madrid still behind, thanks to that solitary strike. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ronaldo having a look.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And it's Vitinha. Kovacic wins the duel this time. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldo.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinic.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Nunez getting forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a searching pass. And here's Yamal, played out wide. João Cancelo. João Cancelo stood his ground strongly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through. That's been slipped through. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's been given away. And he's got the beating of his man. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. He's in a great position here.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Japan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Barella. Berbatov.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, well played, well played. Darwin dominates aerially so often. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's managed to gift it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Scottmakhiz deals with that comfortably. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that is a nice... Takes a shot! And a neat finish! They have stolen level at the last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't come.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Laporte claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Aubameyang. Now this could be a chance. He has a look up. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga! And he should have made them pay.
Camavinga really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Well read, and the danger is averted. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Yamal. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's gone searching crossfield. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guardiola has the space to scheme.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodgers couldn't squeeze it through. Romero and Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Van Bommel. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Rooney. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Yamal. For Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is good strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. And he's managed to get free. Swings it. A header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Aubameyang.
He has found the way through. Pings it across. Raya claims it. Safe hands. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Romero. Van Bommel. Camavinga going forward. Vitinha has it in a wide position. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He is through here. That's an imaginative pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Madrid will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Simeone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by Cancelo. Impressive jump! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. Van Bommel. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Great ball, and he's in, takes a shot! And that is wildly off target. Pressing high and with purpose. Van Dijk. Guardiola. It's Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tacho gets it away.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Bommel. 60 minutes played. A probing pass, not the most accurate pass. Rice, now it's Rooney. Gets a good foot in there. Vitinha, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has been cut short. And that has been slung wide. That's a throw. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's found a way through. Simeone serves up across. brilliantly cut out. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Rooney.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Simeone. Now it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Nunez concedes a free kick for that. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Rooney! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Le numéro 8.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
À sa place.
And he was quick to react. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernandes with the foul. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's bustling through here.
Temps additionnel.
Wants to go back here. Jalkan. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Vardiol. Vardiol scooting forward. He's got away. Ah, that's a fine interception. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Raya deals with that nice and simple. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Raya punts it upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Simeone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal. Laporte calmly anticipates. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Ødegaard. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he shoots! He's delivered all right! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's picked out the run. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga stood his ground strongly. Decent chance! Hernandez clears without hesitation. Modric, some resolute defending there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. Now there, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Nigeria restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And the ball is out of play. Swung over. Now it's Simeone. He's on it, can he get away? Hernandez. Vitinha. Now Ødegaard. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cross in. Laporte promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. João Cancelo drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal! It's Luke. In he goes again. And there's a goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The goal scored for Nigeria.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feel.
And that is the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's Vinicius Junior against the crossbar. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ødegaard with the short one. Gets the shot away! They want to be quick to recover this. Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, super find. Chance for a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Nuno Mendes simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Odegaard. Davids, who's set up one goal so far. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? And it's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Coming on the field is number 20, Darwin Nunez.
Madrid making further changes here and in quick succession. Nigeria now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Shevchenko. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Great ball if he can get there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. It's a searching pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Neves has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Always going over the top.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 15.
Nigeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
18, Vinicius Junior. Number 2, Joao Cancelo.
And he's forced to go back.
Number 26, Edgar Davids.
Shevchenko.
Number 22,
Oh, shooting chance!
Martin Odegaard. Coming on the field, number 11,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lionel
Not the
Messi.
most accurate pass.
Number 6, Kylian Mbappe. Number 3, Lilian Thuram. Number 7, Patrick Vieira.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 8, Giovanni Lo Celso.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Thuram. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. And the through ball. Oh, important interception. Yamal. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Eduardo Camavinga.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Number 10. João Neves. Coming on the field. Number
He's a
4.
sharp little ball here.
Enzo Fernandez.
Ronaldo
Number
unable
9.
to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Yamal. De Ligt does well to get it back. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Vitinha. Can he get it through? And he's got away from him. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. That's not going far. And he's straight offside. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Cristiano Ronaldo!